Lewis here. Today we're going to go over how to create user roles in Discord. There's a lot that can go into roles if you want it to, but the basics of creating and assigning roles are fairly simple and straightforward. We can leave all the advanced stuff for another day. For now, to create a role, the first thing you need to do is go into the menu for whichever server you're trying to create roles for. That's up here, these three dots next to the server name. If you, as the user, have permission to access it, then the server settings menu will appear here. If not, then this little gear icon just won't be here. Assuming you have access, click Settings. There are a lot of options here. It can be intimidating to mess with, actually. For roles, scroll near the bottom and enter that menu. Here, you can see all the roles that currently exist in your server. Anyway, to create a new role, click the plus mark icon down in the bottom right corner of the screen. In this screen, you can name your role by typing in the text box here. You can also choose a color by clicking the circle here just below the name entry box. In this window, you can pick from a number of preset colors, or you can choose custom to either enter a color code or select a color by hand using this standard color slider system that you might have seen in any number of other apps. There's also a long, and I do mean long, list of permissions that you can set for any given role. There's too much to go into in detail here, but this is where you'll give this role permission to do everything from basic chat stuff to the things you only want your admins and moderators to have access to. If you want to give a role all permissions at once without fiddling with all of this, you can go to the bottom and enable the administrator permission, but it's not a good idea to do that unless you're only giving this role to people you really trust with your Discord server. Last, to finalize your selections, just click the save icon down here. To assign the role you just created to a user, just find their name in the channel sidebar, click them, and select Manage User. Here, you'll find a list of all the roles you've created. Check whichever ones you want that user to have, and there you go. Remember that the category they're listed under and the color of their username will always be displayed as the one that's highest on the roles list. I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you next video.